you are in it, like, you committed. So are you sure? So, like, people are going to ask you about your decision. There are going to be some people that try to sway your decision. But all you need when you are trying to figure yourself out is how you feel about it. If you've done all your research, you've been through programs, you admire these people, if that's what you want to emulate, like, do you. And if you go for it and you be like, okay, yeah, this is too much for me, or no, I don't like it, cool, that's fine. Now, that's going to be, a little different in Greek life, because you can't organization hop, like, in public. Don't do that. Don't be like, oh, I don't like that Delta, so I'm going to just go hang out with that case. And they saw you, yeah, that's not cute. That's not cute. You look like you just want to be in a Greek letter organization. That's all. Point blank period.
Thirsty. Don't be too available.
Yeah.
And another thing, also with that, if you don't get your opportunity to do it in undergrad, there's graduate chapters.
That's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother ball game there.
We're not gonna talk about that yet, since y'all are just trying to get into college.
Right, but just letting you know, there are opportunities after. So don't be discouraged.
Back to your networking.
Yeah,
like, college is, how can I say it? Your crystal ball, pretty much. The reason why I say that is because there are so many things, there are so many people that you can deal with and do and explore. Like, it's no one set path, ever. So don't be discouraged if you can't be that lawyer. Hell, you might be that doctor. You might be that news reporter. You might be that journalist. Like, don't think that you can't do it. Can't is the last thing you need to say in college.
Right.
Like,
that needs to be not in your vocabulary.
That's far from your vocabulary.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna, like we said, it ain't no walk in the park. It's gonna be nice. Okay, I quit. I'm dropping out. Yeah, we didn't all said it.
That's just stress.
It's really just you just talking at the moment. You gotta pressure through. And if you want to go get your master's and you want to go get your PhD, then that's kudos to you. But at the end of the day, just everything when you in school for your undergrad experience and getting your bachelor's, just it's gonna get stressful. You're gonna cry. You're gonna do a whole lot.
Because this is your job.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, in any major that you're gonna be dealing with, especially like specifics, like prestige or anything, and I'm pretty sure probably like the lower level ones or anything like that, you need to invest in internships. You need to invest in being leaders on campus, in organizations or different things like that. Like, if you decide that you want to be a dance doll, being the captain of the dolls, or the captain of Golden Blues, or a drum major, or a section leader in the band,
or cheerleader,
or something, or captain of the cheerleading squad. Any form of leadership looks awesome on your resume, which can greatly influence your chances of getting a job. I'm telling y'all this right now because I have my bachelor's degree, and it is a challenge trying to find something in my major because it's too broad. But if I had more, research experience, or more, whatever that people look for, like the more internships you have, the more research or whatever that your major may call for, like all of those flyers that you see on the walls, it's not just there for decoration.
Right.
It's there to help you. Like, don't just look at the flyers about the fashion shows and the parties that's going on. Like,
right.
Look at those other flyers that show you how you can get money while you on campus. Like, look at all of that, because I'm telling you, college is a business. It is a business. Mm-hmm. You either there to be successful or you there to get lost.
Right.
And if you want to be a career student, then maybe college is just not for you because it's expensive.
Baby, it ain't free.
Oh no, not at all, Jesus, because that financial aid will run out. If you, like she said, if you changed your major 5 times because you keep flunking out because all you doing is playing around and you trying to find the easiest major to graduate, that financial aid gonna run out, baby.
Matter of fact, let me tell you right here. If you just want to just be a general studies, get a degree in general studies. That's it. I can't. That's the easiest major you can get. General studies. I mean, that's all I can say. If you want to be a career student, you just want to go to college, just say you went to college, get a degree in general studies.
And nothing's wrong with that if you just want to have a title under your belt.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. At least you got a bachelor's degree.
It's gonna be kind of hard job placement though.
Yeah,
but that's your decision.
That's your
decision.
Another thing, one of the high school students, she wanted us to give our experience on college. Again, I went to Southern University, A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's the HBCU. And
I met her there.
Yeah. But yeah, my experience transitioning from high school to college, it was a big thing for me. I had to learn I had learned a lot of responsibility. I had to learn different things dealing with boys, things that my mom told me growing up. I got to instill those in my life with young men or little boys I dealt with in college. And I'm gonna sip that tea. But I'm not gonna say it was an easy transition. I had to start paying bills. I had to work really hard and focus on school. Like when you're working a job, my last semester in college, I was working overnight and would have to get up in the morning for a 9 o'clock class, getting off at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and had to go to school for 9 and do it all over again.
That hurt.
But guess what? I finished that semester with a 3.1. I mean, if you in it, don't get the quick, because I'm telling you, if you want it, you gonna get it. I needed the money, but I also needed to graduate. So I did what I had to do. That's not for everybody. So I'm just telling you my experience with it. Like, it's a teenage years. So you're still a teenager when you get to college. You're going to be a teenager for 2 years. As soon as you hit 20, I'm telling you, the 20s, your early 20s are going to be a pain in the butt.
Well,
if you really about your business and stuff, and your faith is strong, of course trials and tribulations are going to come. So therefore, as I'm saying, it's not going to be easy. You might get a couple disconnect notices in your day.
Okay, we're going to move on from that. All right. Now, as far as my experience with college, I dealt with a lot. Like I said, I had to fight my first semester on campus. It was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me, Lord, because I just knew that my future had came and gone in one moment. I felt like I had lost my future. I had lost my friend, I'm like, oh my God, what else could happen to me? I was used to being this high scholar, getting along with everybody, and things, changed. And it was like, okay, I thought I would be with my best friend and we'd be hip to hip the whole time we was in college, and that changed, what I'm saying? Like, we're friends today. We sorted out our differences, but, that was part of us growing up. We didn't just sit there and hold a grudge against each other. Like, we forgave each other about a childish incident that took place. When I first came to Southern, I didn't want to be at Southern. So I definitely had to start from the bottom and motivate myself to want to be there. I had to boost my own morale. I had to become active on campus to persuade myself that, hey, maybe this is where I want to be. I participated in modeling. I participated in science organizations. You know, I did a lot of different things on campus that in turn helped me, you know, boost my chances of joining a sorority. Like I said, it was a life-changing experience. Yeah, when you join a sorority, everybody sees you. Everybody wants to know your name. They want to, you know, come up to you and talk to you. And that was attention that I really wasn't used to getting in that manner. You know, I had responsibilities. I had to have a job. You know, I've had friends, they didn't just have a job like, say, at McDonald's or at retail stores and stuff like that. They did hair and stuff on campus. So, you know, you hustle how you want to make your money. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody need their hair done on campus. Exactly. So, if you are a braider, market yourself. If you do weaves, if you do eyebrows, baby, you could be Ling Ling in room 213 or whatever. Like, that will be you making your money on campus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dudes, if you want to cut hair, like I have friends that cut hair on campus right now. Like, I'm not trying to steal a business or anything, but I'm like, if you have something that can help
you eventually got to graduate so you can
make money, you know, tattooing or whatever, like, market yourself to make money while you in school.
Make sure you're good at it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I will talk about it.
Don't ruin nobody.
Please.
But
I don't need about to see nobody with a tattoo with a plus coming out.
But also,
this man.
Shut up, girl.
This man.
But also,
I've seen it.
For like my non-traditional students, like my parents that's going to school and different things like that, like the ones that have had kids before you even started, you know, college. Like, it's gonna be hard. No, you're not gonna be on campus, like staying on campus and stuff like that, because you got a kid at home. Like, it's gonna be hard. Like I said, trying to study with a kid is hard. Like, your kid might sleep through the night now at 3 months old. Your kid not about to be sleeping all through the night the entire time, because they're not gonna be sleeping when they sick.
They're gonna be up under you.
They're not. Or if their schedule gets pushed out of whack because of, you know, school and work messing up your balance. Like, it just, shit happens, you know. But you can do it. Like, yeah, I only had to deal with it for a year, but trust me, that was the hardest damn year of my life. I thought getting up for my 8 o'clock classes was drama. Baby, trying to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be sure I got my kid at daycare before I make it to school. Because I can't miss that 8 o'clock class, because if you miss that test, if you 5 minutes late, they're not letting you in. Like, it's real. It is so real. Like, you will have a professor tell you to your face, I don't care. They will look you in your face. And like,
those tears won't mean
they will let you have your side story. You can sit there have a nervous breakdown at that desk, and they're gonna give you this look like it.
They're gonna be like, I got mine.
Are you done?
I got mine.
I don't get paid enough for this. I am not a social worker. What do you want me to do?
Psychiatrist.
You know, and I'm not saying every teacher is hard, because you will have your teachers.
They do have teachers that care.
That care, that understand, you know.
They do.
But
not all of them, though.
There are some teachers on campus that are scientists, that are professional money makers on campus, that feel like a student's life is only supposed to consist of school, and that's it. School. You're supposed to be going to class and doing homework. That's it. I had, like, the person that's over the Timbuktu Academy and LS Lamp on Southern campus will tell you to your face, you don't have time for work. He will tell you that. He is an African man that makes Southern practically most of their money in the science department, in the physics department. If you tell this man that you want to be part of his organization, but you have a job, he's going to tell you, oh, no, I cannot have that. You know, he does not feel like people have real life responsibilities. Maybe because he didn't raise his kids that way. I don't know. But I'm like,
maybe he was born into money.
Everybody's situation is different, you know. So don't feel like because your situation is not like Mirage or not like mine,